Welcome to the CreatiCrew Podcast, episode number 5. Hey guys, welcome to the CreatiCrew Podcast. This morning we have Icy Rain 35.
Hello.
Sabre Dev.
Hola, what up?
And myself, Sarah Chick. And we have a wide variety of topics. And the first one isn't even gaming related. Well, sports are games, right?
Yeah, it's gaming related.
Yeah, they're game competitions on an athletic level.
There you go.
Remember, we can't say the actual name. Remember that.
We're talking, of course, about the big international sports event that is currently taking place, where things that are round and attached to ribbons of various colors are being presented to amazing people from countries around the world.
We can still talk about the color and composition of a medal.
Okay, good.
I mean, like, they can't just say, you are not allowed to say the color gold anymore while this is going on.
No. See, they have a trademark on the word gold.
Like, what?
So who's watching this international sporting event? I know I've been catching a few here and there when I'm not busy.
I've been keeping up with it, not really watching too much of it. I've been busy with a lot of other things, but at least keeping up with it. Go Team USA.
Go Canada.
Canada.
Have you been watching Icy or just
not really? No, just mostly when I catch
tell you happens.
When you tell me what happens and scrolling through Facebook and Twitter and the news here, just seeing what's happening, it usually fills me in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to watch all of it.
I'm just Googling highlights and figuring out how many medals who has and all that.
Well, currently, Team USA.
Can I interrupt?
Oh, come on.
Did you see the video of the Armenian weightlifter?
No,
I didn't.
Okay, well, hold on.
Dislocated.
You can bring that up after.
Ooh.
Just wait. Currently, in first place is Team America with 52 total medals and 21 gold medals.
Bastards.
In 14th place, just going to prove that we definitely are not a Summer Olympic sport country. Oh crap, I said it.
No.
Ooh.
See, no, you didn't. You just you edited out your audio, and
there we go.
It was just a blank right there.
In 14th place is Canada with 10 total. Just 10. But that's okay. 2 of them are gold, 2 of them are silver, and 6 of them are bronze. So,
Need to take notes from your neighbors.
Yeah.
We have way more winter sports, and that just, it makes sense. The fact that we're still winning medals, though, is amazing. Yes, which we could still kick your butts in.
Yep. Probably. Yep. I mean, that's all you do up there, right?
Oh, God, no. Hockey sucks.
Yeah. Says a Canadian.
Yeah, well, lacrosse is our national sport. I'll cheer for lacrosse. Hockey is just boring.
It's way faster.
No, I agree. Lacrosse is better.
Yeah. I still think it should be a super happy, fun time for your event sport, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because it's too Canadian.
So, I mean, how about Phelps? It's his, what, 4th Olympics? And he has 4
I think
gold?
so. He won 4 gold medals this Olympic alone.
Yeah.
And, like...
At the time of recording, of course.
Yeah, at the time of recording. I watched his gold medal for the 200-meter butterfly.
That was amazing.
Oh, my God, was he amazing.
Yeah.
But did you guys hear? Like, just last night, Michael Phelps, king of butterfly, lost out to Singapore's Joseph Schooling. This kid, I'm saying kid, he's probably like 20, or actually he's probably under 20, got gold for, not only is it Singapore's first gold, but he beat Michael Phelps.
That's
in butterfly.
Serious bragging rights right there.
Right?
I was looking online. There's actually a picture of him meeting Michael Phelps when he was a kid. And, like, you look at this little kid and you're looking at Michael Phelps and then you're just trying to, like, connect the dots. Like, how did that little, like, kid beat Michael Phelps at Michael Phelps's game? Like, what?
You know, once he met him when he was a kid, he's like, I'm going to beat you someday.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just kept that in his mind. He just kept that in his mind as he was training.
Right?
He must have said something to it. Like, Phelps must have said something to that kid, and he was just like, you're friggin' going down,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch. Like, I'm taking you down.
Or he could have said something really inspirational, like, one day this could be you. He just probably didn't imagine it would be while you were still competing.
Yeah.
Or he just said, like, what's your name, kid?
Yeah. Well, you look at the picture of Phelps looking like super, like, I don't know what that expression was. So it probably wasn't something very nice.
Oh, maybe. Who knows? But it's amazing. Like, that's such a beast in the water. Like, he's made so much Olympic news since he started competing. And just to be dethroned in probably one of the last events he'll compete in is just, like, mind-boggling.
Well, I mean, if it is his last Olympics, I mean, screw it. He already has 4 gold medals.
Well, in this Olympics alone.
I don't even know how many he has lifetime.
He has over 20.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, Phelps, you can be de-seated. You're done.
He's fine. He's got it.
Yeah.
He's the most, I believe he won the record for the most decorated.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think he's good.
Fun time person ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada's got our own little answer to Phelps, though. Penny... Okay, I'm going to say her last name wrong. Penny Oleksiak, I think? Oleksiak?
I'm not even going to try that.
She's 16 years old. This is her first Olympics, and she's competed in, like, all of the swimming events. She's won 4 medals out of Canada's 10. She won 4 of those.
Right?
And
all in the pool.
That's 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze, all in the pool. She won she's got a Canadian record. She's the first Canadian gold in the pool since 1992. And, like, she is on track for, like, following Phelps's kind of, like, multi-decorated trail. So if, like, she competes in all of the future Olympics, she's going to go, like, so far.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. And she's only 16, so, like, you look at pictures of her, and it's just, like, I remember being 16. I couldn't have competed in the Olympics.
Yeah, right?
Like, how is she dealing with all of this pressure?
It's funny because my cousin plays water polo. Yeah. And he's 14 or 15. He's in the Junior Olympics right now. He's going to shoot for the next one. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm hoping he gets it.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be. He's really, really good. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Of course, being a Canadian, most of my news outlets are giving me Canadian news. So, Sabre, I hope you have some American side. But
Google.
It's Google. There you go.
Not the Google side.
Yeah, exactly.
Currently, I actually have my fingers crossed. The game happened yesterday. The semifinals happened yesterday. Then there's the finals, and then the gold medal and bronze medal matches next week. And I'm just amazingly blown away by the Canadian women's football team, or soccer, depending on where you live in this world.
Soccer.
It's football.
I have watched a Vsauce video, and the word soccer is actually from Europe. So, F all y'all, it is soccer.
It's football. And
it's soccer.
The Canadian women's team is undefeated.
Wow.
It's because of association. They take the SOC and then
and we got our first goal because the Canadian, football just in general actually had to start before the Olympics officially started.
So many teams, right?
Yeah, because there's so many countries competing and they had so many games. Like, we started before the games even started. So a lot of this went under the rug because nobody was looking for the news yet. But our team scored our first goal in our first game in 21 seconds.
That's awesome. I mean, don't get too excited because it's not the FIFA World Cup, so...
Yes, but this is still a good starting point, considering that this team, these exact same ladies, didn't do that well at the Worlds not that long ago, and now they have, like, a really, not a fantastic chance, but, like, they've gone undefeated. They've beaten powerhouse teams. Like, what?
What was that, 2 years ago?
I think so, yeah.
2014?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. I don't know, I was just trying to think. Because the next one's going to be in a couple more years, so.
Yeah. But they have an actual chance at getting the gold this time, and it's just, like...
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the Olympics. But I mean, I know this wasn't written down, but what about the security concerns? I mean, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I kind of jumped over that because, like, out of all of the news that I've been seeing, prior to the games starting, there was all of these negative news stories, and yet after the game started, I haven't heard of very many things going wrong.
That's on purpose.
I know it's on purpose, but at the same time, like, I'm watching some of these events, the venues look good, the fans look happy, all the athletes are, like, competing just fine. Nothing that I've seen has gone really wrong. I know that there's been some rain that's delayed a few of the outdoor events, and some of the pools had some weird chemical balance.
I was just going to say, what about them completely running out of chemicals and their pools turning green?
That was the outdoor pools. The indoor pools are all been fine. They fixed it. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, out of all of the Olympic countries, I really don't think they're doing as bad as some.
No. Well, I know. I heard Sochi was pretty rough.
The last Winter Olympics.
Yeah, Sochi was pretty rough. But the thing about Rio is, I know somebody who was just there before the Olympics started. And he's like, that shit was scary.
Yeah, well, I don't doubt it.
But yeah, he's like, just when you're walking down the street, just keep walking. Don't even look at people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that,
left, right, and center.
Yeah.
All the people who live there are very unhappy about the games being there.
Well, they had demolished, like, they just kicked so many people out of their houses.
Yeah.
Demolished them. And, like, they just kicked them to the street and built their arenas, and now they're homeless because of these games.
Yeah. Well, also think about how much it costs to build those arenas and prepare for the Olympics. Sure, Olympics can bring a lot of economic upsides or bonuses for whatever country or city it's hosted in, but at the same time, costs millions, if not billions, to build those stadiums.
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't know, probably could be better spent money, my opinion, but
I agree.
I don't know. Olympics are important in my opinion.
Yeah, it really sucks, though, that, like, it has to be this big cost. I think they just changed the rules where countries can now reuse old arenas, because I know for a while they had to build new ones every single time. And China is going to be hosting again. They're going to be hosting the Winter Olympics this time instead of the summer. And finally, for like the first time ever, a country gets to actually reuse some of the arenas that they built. So I know that they're going to be reusing the bird nests.
So it's going to be in Beijing?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
I know they're also... Calgary, Canada here, is looking at putting a new bid in for Winter Olympics so they can reuse a bunch of stuff they had built from like the 80s or something like that. I think it was the last time they held it.
Yeah.
At the same time, Edmonton is looking at hosting the Commonwealth Summer Games. So the government will only pick one. So there's a bit of a feud between the two cities right now over which one. Is it going to be the Commonwealth Games? But is there going to be the Commonwealth Games, which we have stadiums named after?
Yeah, Edmonton has the Commonwealth Stadium. Like, that's what it was built for.
Like, the stadium that they use for the city every day was built for the Commonwealth Games. Or is it going to go to Calgary for the Winter Olympics?
I mean, Olympics are a little bit more prestigious. But,
and that's the thing, is that's what people are saying, is the Olympics should come first. On one hand, I'm like, the Olympics should come first, and on the other hand, I'm like, but the Commonwealth Games. But Olympics. There's so much hype. It's such a big thing that just brings everybody together.
It is cool,
Well,
I
the
really
bigger
like
part
that.
of the feud. The bigger part of the feud is the fact that Edmonton was like, we're gonna host we're gonna bid for the Commonwealth Games, and then like a couple months later, not even, Calgary's like, no, actually, we're gonna try to get the Olympics. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, if it had happened at the same time or within a couple days, maybe, but Calgary went after. It's just like, now.
Yeah, of course.
All right, we got a lot of Olympic news to go through still. Let's just kind of pound them out so we can move on to our next topic.
So let's talk about some Olympic firsts.
All day.
Olympic firsts. Okay, so I'll skip over some more Canadian news because I'm just so excited. Canadian firsts. I'm going to butcher some of these names. I'm sorry. I am as, like, English speaking as English comes. We have Kariman Abujadayel. I think.
I wouldn't even try to pronounce that.
She's the first woman from Saudi Arabia to compete in the 100-meter running. And that's amazing because Saudi Arabia, for the longest time, actually had a ban on women competing. They lifted the ban on women competing in 2012. So this is the first time that a lot of these sports are actually available to Saudi Arabian women. And it's amazing.
Ooh.
So she competed and it was great.
Another interesting little fact is the U.S. has more women at the Olympics than men, which is awesome. Yeah.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Sent way more women than men. So that's different. It's really cool. It's a good thing.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah. Sorry.
Vietnam won its first gold medal since it began competing over 60 years ago, and that was in the 10-meter air pistol. They beat out Chinese and I can't remember, another country. They beat out their rivals, and they won their first gold.
I'm surprised America's not the first one in that one.
Actually,
our first medal was in shooting, women's shooting.
But not 10-meter
okay,
not 10-meter air pistol. That one was specifically for Vietnam. First gold, congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, another name I'm going to butcher here. I'm sorry. You got Majlinda Clemendi, who won Kosovo's first ever medal, period. Okay. First ever medal at all. And it was gold.
That's awesome.
In women's judo. So big congratulations to her. That's just amazing. Right?
Martial arts is making its way like deep into the Olympics now.
Mm-hmm. They're adding
personally, I'd really like to see, because being a former martial artist, that's really awesome.
They added a new one for this Olympics, didn't they?
What is it? I
can't remember. I just know the judo's been there for a while, and I think they added a new one in. I just can't remember what sport.
Either MMA, Taekwondo.
Dude, MMA would be amazing.
MMA
for the Olympics.
My God. That'd be insane.
I was shown this one thing. Apparently, they're trying to start it up. It's pretty much UFC, but with weapons. So they put full suits on with sensors in them that would say how much damage it would have done unarmored. And they fight with melee weapons.
Taekwondo.
That's insane. I would love to do that.
Oh my God. I would pay-per-view that every single time it was on.
It's kind of like LARPing, but like not actually, but kind
of. LARPing, but for points and
exactly.
Reward.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like high-scale fencing, pretty much. You're taking you're taking the old medieval sword combat style.
Yeah,
that's
instead
cool.
of the gentlemanly.
Fencing is fun to watch too.
Fencing, yeah.
Well, anyways, I think we have a few more topics.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Today, so.
But just before, Taekwondo was the next one that was added. Next martial art that was added.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah,
There's so many other better martial arts that could be added. Yeah. That's my personal opinion. But anyways.
Yeah.
Enough of them. Let's move on to my topic.
Yes.
So, Pokemon tracking. What the hell, right, guys?
Pokemon Go.
What's up with that?
Right? So, obviously, like pretty much everybody that doesn't even play the game knows that Niantic had removed the tracking system entirely to fix that 3-step glitch, which I think they should have just kind of left it in until they had it fixed and then rolled it out. Because at least you could still say, okay, well, this one's closest to me. This is obviously the one that I can go after. And but no, they took it right out without any communication.
There were so many better ways to implement that system other than having, you got 3 steps and shown in the bottom right corner. Like, what? You can have an actual circle. Like, I saw this picture online. It was a circle with all the Pokemon around it, and then how far away they were. Yeah,
I saw that picture too.
Back in the beta, it would actually show meters.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that would have been so much more useful.
That was even issued in their whole trailer and everything before the game came out. But it was so much strain on the server because it's constantly having to check where exactly this Pokemon is versus relative distance.
I mean, I feel like there are just so many better ways they could make this game work. And I want it to work. It's an awesome game. look at how it's brought everybody together so far. That's pretty incredible in itself.
There are malls that have completely exploded with this thing. I like taking full advantage of it. Putting up displays where Pokestops are. I saw a picture this morning actually, where a mall had a big concourse area, and they had completely taken it over. There was a gym there, and they had decorated it up to look similar to a Pokemon gym.
It
looked so cool. Like, I was like, man, I want to go there.
See, that's awesome. I love how just a simple mobile game can just do that.
But the problem is this glitch, this 3-step glitch, the tracking problems, has actually like completely made a good chunk of the people who were playing the game just stop playing. Like Icy, you were playing daily. And as soon as this went away, you stopped. Just cold turkey. You just didn't play anymore.
The fun part was trying to hunt down these elusive guys. And now all of a sudden it's just like, no, just go walk and maybe you'll stumble across something.
Yeah.
Well, like, I can do that, but that's not what I want to friggin' do. I have enough Pidgeys. I don't need to get more. Like, hell.
I'm done catching friggin' Pidgeys.
Right? Yeah. And you can't even catch them right now because it's also glitched out where the lower the level, the easier to catch the Pokemon, the harder it is to catch the Pokemon. They break out. I had a Pidgey. No word of a lie. I was like, I need to test this. It broke out of 5 Great Balls and then ran away. I should have been able to catch it with a single Pokeball.
That's insane.
I had to test how bad this was. 5 Great Balls and then it ran.
That's nuts.
What the hell?
That's
nuts. I think Pokemon Go could have been this amazing thing, but I am convinced they released it too early.
It is incomplete.
Yeah, it is incomplete. I think it still can be a great thing, but I think the hype train has passed.
Yeah, I think they missed out.
If they were more open in their communication from the get-go, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, I think a few game development studios could take note of that. We'll get there, though.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But so they took out this 3-step glitch, and then when they did, they were tracking websites where it would show, okay, you ping the area, and it's like, okay, here's Pokemon here.
Right.
Okay.
Now, that was like, okay, even during the 3-step glitch, you could use that because the 3-step glitch really messed things up.
Yeah, it did.
But then as soon as they ripped out any tracking whatsoever, they also then shut down all of these third-party tracking systems. Every single one. They sent them letters to get them to stop.
So now everything's word of mouth only?
Yeah. And so now there is like no way to hunt anything down. I've seen an app pop up where all it does is use word of mouth, where it's only people submit where they've found Pokemon.
I mean, that's cool, but really?
Right? Like,
why would you shoot your community like that? Like, they just destroyed.
You just shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Bright side is, though, they have finally come out and talked about it, and they are working on a new one that's currently, they're rolling out as like a beta kind of thing to select people, where it's actually, they've got the first part out right now, where it just shows what's nearby. It doesn't track it all yet, but one thing that it did do that I actually really love is it removes duplicates right now. So you don't have a map full of fucking Pidgeys or Rattatas anymore. Like, you can actually see other things that are nearby.
One of my problems with the game is it's all the duplicate Pokemon all the time.
I think I have a screenshot on my phone, I think, where it was just nothing but Pidgeys and Rattatas. It's like, oh, okay. What about anything else? Nope. Okay. But what they're beta testing is it's gonna go kind of. They're almost taking over what PokeTracker was doing. PokeVision. Okay. And it'll actually show you on the map where they are. Like, it'll have like a little picture showing where these Pokemon are.
So, like, the way it should be.
Yeah, the way it should have been.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, the way they originally planned it was just going to show meters. Now it's actually going to show you where it is, which I think is a good step in the right direction.
Yeah, that'll also save people from wandering off into like random places that they shouldn't be.
Off of cliffs, into traffic.
Exactly. If you actually say where the Pokemon is, they'll walk appropriately to get there, hopefully. Yep. There's still going to be dumb people in the world, but at least that'll save some.
Yeah. Well, they could do what PokeVision did as well and show a timer on how long they'll be there. Yeah. So people are not like, oh, I don't know when this is going to go away. I'm going to run into the middle of a friggin' highway to try to get across to it.
Yeah.
Or actually, it'll probably cause people to do that. It's like, oh man, I only got a minute? Fuck it, I'm running through traffic.
I was watching, actually, I've been watching this guy's channel a little bit. Shout out to Neat Mike. He has a cool Rocket League and just random video channel. But he made a video ranting about Pokemon Go.
Yep.
And at the end of it, he was like, oh, look, I found a Pokemon right off the edge of this cliff. It was like, rip Mike. It was so funny. Oh, so good.
That's amazing.
But like,
have
the
done
sad
that.
part is
Exactly.
it's true. That's the sad thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh
what
my
makes
God.
it even better.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
Oh God, it's like really. Why does that have to be a thing? Pay
Broken
attention.
games on launch.
Yeah.
With people complaining about and doing dumb things any
So-
which way they can.
Speaking of that,
Speaking of broken games on launch, so everybody's been talking about it. Literally, like I kind of feel bad bringing it up at this point, but No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
I
Sigh.
personally, I have not had any issues with the game so far.
Yet.
You
Yeah,
got
sure.
real lucky.
Yeah.
Exactly. Knock on wood.
I mean, so many people are having a lot of issues, and Hello Games is just not responding in
Yeah.
any clear manner. Sean Murray,
That's
man,
so cool.
come on. You made an awesome game. Just freaking own up to it. What are the issues, and how are you
Yeah.
going to fix it?
Yeah.
So, what I've heard is crashing on startup. A good majority of people will play, and it's like 5 FPS. I mean, it could be system related, but it's almost 50% of the people playing.
Yeah.
So,
That's not system anymore.
yeah.
And we've experienced it within the crew alone because you and
Yeah.
Lyoko have exactly the same computer pretty much. And for
Essentially,
you,
yeah.
the game ran beautifully and Lyoko couldn't even get it to stay open without
Like-
frames being terrible.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, he got it working for a little bit last night, but then a blue screened his PC.
Oh my god,
Which
really?
is also,
Really?
yeah, that's also another common issue.
That
the
is
game
not
blue
good. I didn't hear about the
screening
blue
PCs.
screening.
Yeah, that's
It's
another
just
common issue.
tapping out everybody's RAM. That's horrible. There's a leak. There's a memory leak right off
Yeah,
the bat with that
Either
one.
that or who knows. They
Yeah.
need to
Wow.
optimize it. There's so much work still need to be done.
Yeah.
My
Well, it was-
opinion on it, I
Okay,
really
go.
think Sony rushed them to get it out.
Yeah.
I
Well-
think they did.
Isn't the
I don't know if it'd
PlayStation
ever
version
come out.
better than the computer version right now? Like it's running beautifully on the PlayStation?
Yeah, they made it for- I
That's
think
not
they made it for
necessarily
PS.
true.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
was
heard
watching.
anything negative about the PlayStation version. That's
No,
why I wasn't
thanks.
sure.
It's been crashing on consoles even. I was watching a stream
Wow.
last night, and this dude's game crashed every 30 minutes.
Oh
and
my god.
sometimes like 3 times in a row. So
Wow.
it's crashing on consoles too.
That's brutal.
See, okay, when was the original release date? Wasn't it
The
in
original
July?
release date was last year.
Okay, so they delayed it a year, and then they delayed it
Well,
like
they
another
delayed
month.
it a few months, and then they delayed it another month to July. Then they
Right.
delayed it again to August 9th, and then they delayed the PC release to August 12th.
Right.
It is currently the day after, and I have yet to go check on what sort of news is out there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
as
afraid.
of now, the reviews on Steam, 56% positive.
Well, that's better than it was. Because
It's better than it
yesterday,
was.
when you first started your stream, the reviews were 36% positive. By
Right.
the time you finished your stream, it was 48% positive. So if it's at
Yeah.
least above 50, that's improvement.
It's
But
going on. Yeah.
wow.
I mean,
that's
all
brutal.
right. So I played the game for about 6 hours now. I
Okay.
absolutely love it. Really. I do see where some people can say it gets a little bit repetitive and a little bit like kind of the same as you keep moving on.
Mhm.
I could definitely see that. I could see how people might think it's not quite a living universe.
Okay.
It just feels like that.
Yeah.
It's a canvas at this point,
Right.
in my opinion. I think they have a lot more to do on the game, and future patches will hopefully make it better, but right
Mhm.
now it's not looking so good.
If they open it up to like a heavier multiplayer kind of experience, I'll
Yeah.
probably hop into it. But
Yeah.
I'm not lately. I haven't been in the whole single player mindset, especially with such a huge, massive universe. Like that is like perfect
Huge.
for multiplayer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree.
But it's
And-
single player. Why?
and it was always touted as multiplayer. That's the thing.
Yeah.
A year ago, okay, maybe so it was a year ago in an interview. Okay, whatever. But he said, Sean Murray specifically said, you can interact with other players. You can see them and they can see you.
Yeah.
And when the game released on console, within 24 hours, two people met each other and they couldn't see each other. They were in different instances or whatever the deal may be. Yeah. So, I still don't know how to feel about it right now.
Yeah, that's a big letdown.
I really don't. Yeah.
It's a huge letdown.
Like, I want to be really optimistic about the game. I am a little bit optimistic about it, but seeing the way it is right now, I don't know.
Well, let's give it these two props, though. A, visuals are gorgeous.
Yes, B, absolutely.
The soundtrack is also amazing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I was watching your stream for 4 hours yesterday. Just 4 hours. And
are you doing it again tonight?
At some point, I was not paying attention really to what you were doing, but just like I would just have the moving space prettiness in the corner and the music, and I was just working away on everything I needed to do. And I just like, wow, okay, I could use that as like a living picture. Yeah. And that's really, I think, what the game is right now, is a living picture. Yeah,
it's definitely beautiful. Definitely a beautiful game. I think there's so much more work to do on it. I'm having a blast with it either way. I'm loving the game. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. What is it like for progression in that game even?
So pretty much you start out, you have your ship right in front of you. You have to repair it so you can actually get up into space and move on. Really the progression is just it's just play the game. Honestly, it's kind of pretty simple. You just go around, you search planets, you'll find things, and you'll get new multi-tools. You'll get new ships eventually. But just sell materials. There's some combat in there. I know. They are adding more content. Like the day one patch had the 3 paths, so that gives you a little bit more of a storyline.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. There's going to be base building, owning freighters, owning space stations, stuff like that. So, that's cool. That's really cool. I'm very interested to see where the game goes.
Yeah.
Progression-wise, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Fun, nonetheless.
Haven't really had a whole lot of information on the game, because it's like...
Watch my stream.
Yeah.
I was at work, man.
The VOD is there.
Watch it today? Yeah, it is.
I would love to watch it today, but we're not going to be home
all day. Yeah.
Oh, shame on you.
Right? I'm a horrible person. Don't worry, I'll still try to host it.
No Man's Sky has a beautiful environment. Okay, that's one thing that we've agreed on. But there are other games that exist that have made a very good use of environment. So either like weather or plant life, all that stuff
I'm
around.
Going to throw a quick shout out to Everspace for having amazing environments.
Yes, Everspace definitely does.
Good stuff, Rockfish. Seriously.
Hey, Rockfish, can I have a free one? Please and thank you. I'd love you a long time.
You love you a long time. Yeah. But, okay, so we can all agree that, No Man's Sky, and then, of course, Everspace has amazing weather and environment. But our roundtable topic is actually games that make good use of weather and environment. And I apparently am a big fan of sand physics.
Clearly. These two on here.
I'm the only one who wrote down 2 games, and both of these games have sand physics. So you have Mad Max, which I personally hated. Like, I never even wanted to see the movie. I didn't like the old movies, and I never wanted to play the game. But for some reason, just the cars and the fact that you had to account for the, sand with the drag on the cars, that was amazing. That is a really good use of the world.
Cool. They did do very well with that.
Wider tires that deal with sand versus skinny tires that'll dig in, actually having an impact on your vehicle and its speed was amazing. That's just genius game programming right there. And then
that is definitely good.
And then you have the visual experience that is Journey, which
I
is just...
love that game.
I've never played
all the sand, and you like fly up with the wind, and the sand is so beautiful. I've never played it either, but I've seen a complete playthrough, and it just
I've watched quite a few playthroughs of that, and it gives you like it's such an interesting experience. It's so different. Right? Even just watching it, it's so relaxing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful game, really.
It is gorgeous. A visual experience, and the sand is what makes it. The sand with that scarf, like the environment that they make is so cohesive.
Yeah.
And it just gives you the feeling. If it wasn't for the environment, I don't think that game would have actually had the same impact that it does on people playing and watching.
Story. I love the story of that game. It's very good.
The story is very good, but it is all so around. Carried by that environment.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to go pick it up from the library, I think.
We do. PlayStation only game, so go for it. I'm kind of upset I don't have a PlayStation.
Oh, they put it out on PS4, didn't they? We could probably pick it up through the PlayStation.
Probably.
Oh,
I wouldn't doubt it.
That'll work.
Yeah. I would love to play the game, but I've watched so many playthroughs I don't really need to.
Yeah, exactly. I've watched 3, I think, so it's like I've seen the story.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful game. I'll give that.
It is.
I'm gonna throw out Life is Strange, even though I'm only on the first chapter.
Yeah.
They definitely make a very good use, at least in some cutscenes, maybe not throughout the whole game, but very good use of the weather, specifically. Because there are a couple of scenes where you're in a storm and it's like knocking things over. You have to walk around it and dodge it, which I thought was really cool.
That is pretty cool.
And there is a big theme. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who might not have played it. But there's a big theme of a certain weather event, which you will figure out in the first chapter as you play it. So
I've seen a complete playthrough, and I can say that the theme of that weather event does carry through, and they do make a very good use of weather and like time of day. A lot of events in Life is Strange take place at different times of the day, and the lighting and the environment is always like perfectly set. They do a very good job telling a visual story that way.
That's good storytelling.
Good. Yeah, it's a very good storytelling game, and I'm actually working on a series on it right now. But
nice.
That's right. I'm actually excited about that. Yeah, I need to get back and keep recording that. But
I need to record more games.
I love that game so far. So good.
Yeah, the environments in it are very good. Like, if you're gonna play a game where your character has to walk through a house, half the time, like, it's very sparse. But I've seen like quite a few Life is Strange playthroughs, and they will be standing in a house, and like there's gonna be clutter. And it's just amazing. It's cool. Like that alone is just
that's really cool.
Yeah, for most
part, the cool part. You could pretty much interact with just about everything in that game, which I find very awesome.
The places feel full and lived in.
Yeah, exactly. I really like that about Life is Strange.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And it's actually a good example of environment, not just meaning like outdoor spaces. That's like
the
actual environment.
Yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Environment counts, exactly.
Exactly.
Speaking of environment, a big role. I had a hard time coming up with something here, and then all of a sudden it was just like environment. Duh. What about Far Cry's grass fires? Like,
yeah.
So like
that's one thing. Far Cry being good for that.
That was one thing I remember. I never played number 3, but I watched quite a few friends play it.
I played 3.
I have only played 4, but they brought it over into 4, which was amazing.
Yeah.
But like, I remember the first time I saw how the grass fire spread in number 3, and they improved on it in 4, in my opinion. It was just like, what? How?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Like, this is
also
amazing.
I also like in Far Cry how you can like get bit by bugs, and then you have malaria and that sort of crap. Ooh. I think that's really cool.
That wasn't in number 4.
Yeah, it's in 3. That's one of the themes of it is you have malaria, et cetera, et cetera.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really good environmental game, and it actually kind of feels more like a living world. I got pretty into that game for a little while.
Yeah, the Far Cry worlds, because they are like open exploration, and they have the weather, I think they did a really good job on like the plant life and stuff as you're walking around.
The flora is great.
It really feels like you're in a place.
Yeah.
Like with all the various different like plant life and animal life, like it feels real.
Yeah,
Agreed.
it really does.
Agreed.
I still have to try Primal. I might see if they have it at the library.
Primal
Last time I was there,
against it.
They had it at the library last time I was there, but they only had it for Xbox One. I was like, F you. Screw you, PlayStation guys, picking up all the games before I can.
Yeah, we'll have to go back.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's when I do it.
It's time for our Q&A session here now today. We like to do a Q&A. I can't do it today. No, I'm sorry.
No, don't do it today. It's too early.
It's too early in the day. Welcome to the Q&A session of the podcast. Woo!
Hi.
So this is the point in time where we answer user-submitted questions from fine people like you. Now, how can you submit us questions? Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. You can head over to our Twitter and tweet us at CreatiCrew. You can also head down into the comment section below for the YouTube video, and you can also email the questions to creaticrewofficial@gmail.com. And
also,
I missed one?
One other thing. Join our Discord.
Join our Discord.
Do that. Link in the description. Hop into our
Discord,
Discord and you can talk to us daily, ask us questions, etc., etc.
And if you're listening to this on a podcast and you can't click a link, just go to our Twitter and it is our web address. You can click on that and it'll auto-join.
How did I forget Discord?
Twitter.com/CreatiCrew, is it?
Yeah.
CreatiCrew official? No, it's just CreatiCrew.
Just CreatiCrew.
Just CreatiCrew.
Yeah.
How did I miss that? That's how we're talking today.
I know. I had no idea.
Man, I fail at this.
Come on,
I
see.
Jeez, dude.
So the first question we have here was sent in by Buggy855. Is the crew planning on making more YouTube videos? Well, I'm glad you asked that, Buggy.
Currently on our YouTube channel, the only videos we have are the podcast episodes. However, the plan is to start uploading the VODs from our crew streams, which for some reason weren't actually saving for a while. So I think I have it set up to save. And hopefully now we can start uploading those VODs.
We need more golf with friends.
Yes, we do. A lot more golf with friends.
I love the Quiplash games. Those are interesting.
I wish we had the VOD of Kong Dong, personally.
Yes, I know. I was trying to upload that and we missed it.
Yeah.
Yes. So
that was
we have
good.
to get the crew VODs up for sure. I know that Sabre, you mentioned to me the other day about possibly doing something.
Ooh.
Yes, Shuzan and I are playing Rocket League quite a bit lately, so I'm gonna get him to record some of his highlights, and I'm gonna record some of my highlights, kind of splice them all together into one video, and hopefully post them all up on the crew channel. So that's the plan for that. Yeah, there's a plan for that.
The other things that we've been toying around with also are announcement of some building challenges. So currently the crew has a public Minecraft server and a public StarMade server. So if you're interested in that, definitely join our Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
They are whitelisted.
Yes.
They are whitelisted, so if you want to join us, you have to join our crew Discord and come talk to us, and we will get you in. But
yes,
yo man,
we're thinking of holding some building competitions for some, I don't know, maybe some rank rewards. We're not quite too sure just yet, but
maybe gear in the game or something.
Yeah,
we'll come up with something cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some special enchanted gear that has like a funky name on it or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll come up with something, and the challenges will be fun. So
that's what we give them, itch.io games that are free.
Yeah. We could give away free games, but can I also get some free games, please?
Yes.
yes, I will take free
all
games.
The free games.
If there's a free game you want us to play, just let us know. Like, if you got a game that you want us to play, we'll take that off your hands in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Like, games are good, and I like them. I know Ciro and Sabre here like them, and I'm pretty sure you would like us to play them. So, you know.
I think that's the plan for the channel for now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of it's been on Twitch still for now.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're slowly moving forward, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're organizing ourselves. Yeah. So we have another question sent in by Evelyn ED on how and what got you started in recording /streaming.
Well, for me, For me, it was simply because I wanted to make a trailer for my Minecraft map. I'm like, I gotta make a trailer. Might as well make a video. And then from there, I'm like, I've already made a video. I might as well make a Let's Play. And then I was like, oh, I'm Let's Playing. I might as well start streaming. And it was just kind of a progression.
Yeah.
For me, first off, glad you asked that, Adler.
Yes,
really.
Thank you.
Yes,
yeah,
awesome.
That's a good question.
For me, I had a friend at the time, and when I started, and he really, really, really had this big plan and everything we wanted to do together. So we had started recording. We probably recorded over 30 hours of footage, and he didn't do anything with it. And I was just like, I still wanted to keep going. And then I was like, fuck this, I'm doing it on my own. Because he had pressured me into he had wanted to do it for years. I had always wanted to make YouTube videos, but I didn't know what kind of videos I could even, I would personally be good at. I still don't think I'm good at Let's Plays, but I'd make them anyway.
Hey, I'll start somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know any, what I wanted to do, and he kept pushing. It's like, you know what? Okay, that sounds awesome. And so my mind was really set into this now, and it's like, but I have, they're not doing any work for it. I'm so I just decided, okay, screw it. I'm going to learn how to do the video editing on my own, and I'm going to try to do this on my own.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, and so I started doing that out, and I started, man, my audio quality back then, whoa. Don't watch my first video. It's the audio quality, you can barely hear me.
The
it's
first
horrible.
video is always the best.
It's amazing. I tried to watch it.
That's what's good about my first video. It's a trailer. I don't talk.
Oh, you got
there you go.
I tried to watch it. I was like, man,
it's rough.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's really rough. But I keep it there because it also had over 100 views for my first video ever. So
that's pretty good.
It's just a little humble brag right there.
Right.
But I have started expanding, trying to make some other videos as well. If I ever get off my lazy ass and just put it on YouTube, because they're already edited and everything is already done. I just have to put it on YouTube.
Just do it. Just do it.
You know what? I see. You're gonna upload them before we leave today.
Yeah, but I don't have any art made up. I don't have any thumbnails. I don't have descriptions.
You can
and
upload
tags.
them and not publish them, but at least they'll be online.
It's not the same. I need to have everything ironed out before I do it, and I keep starting to do other things instead of finishing that one. And Warcraft has been trying to slowly put its icy grips on me again because Legion comes out at the end of this month, and I want it so bad. I'm scratching my arm as if I'm a crack addict because I want to play it so bad.
Okay, enough from you. As for me, I started out streaming. My buddy Leoka Dev, who's also a part of CreatiCrew now, he got me started with streaming. We ended up streaming Diablo 3 for a little while, and then I moved on to do some other things, and eventually started recording videos. Sergic actually got me into doing YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was me.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, that was you. So I do have more YouTube videos coming. Just a little bit of a slump right now, but it is what it is. But yeah, that pretty much is what got me started streaming. I just kind of went at it. I didn't have a job at the time, so I didn't really have anything else better to do because I had Lyme disease too. So it was like, well, I'm going to be in the house anyways. Might as well just do it.
Yep.
So that's what got me started. And
that's a good way to spend time.
That's kind of funny.
Exactly.
I also started while unemployed.
Hey, well, there you go.
I started while employed and ended up unemployed, so...
That's rough.
The way you put that made it sound as if it was because of it.
Right?
Yeah.
So I started making YouTube videos, my boss found out, and here I am.
That's funny.
He's like, you got time to do YouTube videos, but you can't come in for work a Saturday? Fuck you, get out of here.
All right. Moving on. The last question, I actually don't remember who sent this in. I don't have a thing written down. I don't know if it was sent in by Avlier or if I said it myself.
I think it was Avlier.
No, I think I came up with this question.
Let me find out.
What is your guys' biggest gaming disappointment?
The cake being a lie.
Really? Just straight. The cake being a lie. All right.
Oh, that was good.
AC?
Oh, get back to me. I'm too busy laughing now. Okay.
No, seriously, what's yours?
Oh, geez, I don't know. There's a lot of games that I've disappointed me, but I think, let me see here. Possibly I got nothing right now. Come back to me.
Actually, no, I'm going to be honest here. I think The Division was very disappointing.
Really?
Yeah. It was good for a while.
Didn't you binge play it for like 3 days?
Oh, yeah, but it lost its charm. It was cool for a little bit, and it was just like, eh.
I got mine. Star Wars: The Old Republic. That was probably my biggest disappointment.
Oh,
I had played through the whole game as a Sith warrior. Story was awesome. Got to the end of the game. Now what? There was nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like, how long did it take you to get through?
It took me a little while because I was playing WoW still at the time, so I was playing both. So it took me a little bit of time, but the story was absolutely amazing. It's like, okay, I'll start another character. I'll go through that story. Yeah. Aside from the main story for that character, it was pretty much the same.
The same. That
For
sucked.
every character in that faction.
I'm changing my mind. I take all that back. Battlefront 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, takes the cake.
Takes the cake.
Takes the cake.
No. Fucking EA.
EA.
I played the beta and I said, fuck this. I was looking so forward to that game.
I was too.
My game is an EA game.
Nope.
It's horrible.
The Sims 4, guys.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's take The Sims 3 and everything that made the Sims 3 franchise awesome and then make it The Sims 1 again. Like, let's just eliminate toddlers.
Yeah.
And you have, like, babies that don't move, that turn directly into children. Teenagers that have the same models as adults, so you can't tell them apart. And it's just bullshit.
They took out pools, guys.
They took away pools from the original release, which was in The Sims 1. They took away toddlers, which existed since The Sims 2. They took away the best part of Sims 3, which was create a style.
Yeah.
Which let you make everything in whatever color you goddamn wanted. And replaced it with this bullshit emotion system. I was so disappointed. Well, I am a longtime Sims player, guys. Like, I am so heated about this because it was such a letdown. I've played every single one of them.
They also dicked over the world system. Like, oh yeah, you have neighborhoods. That's these 4 buildings. You can walk between these 4 buildings.
Open worlds from Sims 3 where you could walk from anywhere in your map to anywhere.
Go to the city.
Yeah, like you can walk across this entire map. No, now
they went back to Sims 2.
No, like not even Sims 1 and 2. Like you could still have everybody on that big map. You hit travel and you go there. No, you got this little tiny fucking thing that you've been working for years to try to expand. Now we're gonna go back to those 4 houses, and you know what? You're at your house, but then you have to leave your house to go to somewhere on that same little street as yours. EA, your butt.
EA, fuck
get
you.
Your head out of it. All right. Get your head out your butt.
I'm just going to say EA is absolutely the worst game company of all time.
They ruined BioWare.
They ruin everything.
They ruined Maxis.
They ruin everything.
I'd say they ruined Roller Coaster Tycoon, but no, that goes to Atari.
Yeah, damn you, Atari. You ruined Roller Coaster Tycoon Worlds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I really
could go on forever about these games.
I really thought that one was going to be your topic. I really did.
No, The Sims is my longtime franchise, so to have The Sims 4 be that much of a disappointment just hurt.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. All right. Well, I believe that is it for us this time. That's everything. So,
like Icy said before, please remember to send us in your questions. All of that Twitter information, send all the questions and we will answer everything every week. If you have a suggestion for a roundtable topic, that's something that all of us can contribute an opinion to, also send that in. Give us your answers to the questions, give us your answers to the roundtable, and I guess we'll see you all in the next one.
And guys, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on,
Do it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.